how to get abs at home in 3 simple steps, coming up. Crew members, welcome back to the channel, my friends. How you doing today? If this is your first time here on the channel, you need to subscribe to the channel now and turn on post notifications, because if you want to discover your own body weight is truly capable of achieving, then you've come to the right place, my friends. So make sure you hit that button and turn on that bell. Right, so these 3 simple steps, it is imperative that you ensure that you're doing all 3 correctly in order to maximize the gains that you can make in your abdominal training and workouts. So if I were you, my friend, I would sit back, take notes, and watch until the very end. So the first simple step is to ensure that you're actually breathing properly when doing your ab training. Because when we breathe properly during resistance training, our muscle cells can produce faster muscle contractions. So if our muscle cells can actually, produce faster muscle contractions, that means that we're gonna have less resistance to fatigue to therefore make more gains. And simply put, the principle of this is that you want to breathe out when you're working against gravity and then breathing in when you're working with gravity. So breathing out will be the concentric part of the exercise, breathing in will be the eccentric phase of the exercise. So if we take the example of the good old hanging knee raise, we will breathe out at the top of the exercise where our knees and our legs come towards our chest and our abdomen, and then we will breathe in as our legs come back down away from us to the starting position. If you do the opposite or simply even hold your breath, you inhibit your ability to maximally overload and progress within the type of ab exercises that you're doing, meaning that you aren't going to gain the results you desire in your abs as fast as you'd like. So remember, step 1, make sure to breathe properly. Step number 2 is tempo. Now, as bodyweight training is pretty much, or well, it's not pretty much, it is submaximal weight. In some particular exercises is that we will lack what's known as the eccentric overload, which is what is primarily responsible for muscle damage, which is also one of the components of muscle hypertrophy. So when you're doing your ab training and core exercises, you want to make sure that you're lowering down with control. So, that could be a 2 to 3 second eccentric for every repetition. Again, this doesn't have to be, some slow-mo matrix type of shit where you're going down as slow as possible. That can have its place in some areas, but the usual rule of thumb is a 2 to 3 second eccentric to make sure that you're making the most gains in your ab training as possible throughout the entire range of motion. That being both in the eccentric portion and the concentric portion. Don't make the mistake I used to make in the gym where you pick the hardest possible ab exercise you can partially do, but because you actually perform it poorly, you don't actually, contract, activate, or stimulate your abs in the best way possible. The best way your abs are going to respond is by picking an exercise that's challenging, but also manageable. And to ensure that you don't make the same ab mistakes that I've made in the past, you can check out this card here, so I'll link you to the biggest 5 mistakes that people typically make with their bodyweight ab workouts. And last but not least, tension. Because simply put, tension, full body tension, allows you to minimize the amount of energy leaks that may, quote unquote, leak out of your body when performing your ab exercises, which in turn can actually inhibit, again, the amount of strength you can build in the particular ab exercises that you're doing. And so when we create global tension from top to bottom, particularly, tension in our back, tension in our glutes, our core, our quads, all the muscles that work in synergy with the abdomen itself, you're going to be able to minimize the amount of swaying or momentum that your body can produce. And so with tension, you're going to be able to create control. With control, you're going to be able to create stability. When you have more stability, you're going to recruit more muscle fibers. And so when you can recruit more muscle fibers, again, the law of progressive overload, you can progress within the exercise you're doing to a larger extent, so that your abs can get stronger and more visible over time. And talk about visibility, of course, you've got to make sure the nutrition is in check, which is something I've covered so many times on this YouTube channel already. And so, with that said, if you like this video, you enjoy my content, you enjoy this quick, free, simple step type of video, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below that this video came in good hands to you. And if you are constantly frustrated with things such as ab exercise and ab workouts, you're constantly frustrated with the fact that no matter how hard you try, you just cannot see the results you desire in your abs, let alone your body as a whole, then it's okay, my friend, because man, I know what it feels like to go through years of trial and error. So, allow me to take the guesswork out for you. And with that said, if you want to and you are serious about transforming your life over the next 12 weeks and want to get in the best shape of your life without having to go to an overcrowded gym, then you can apply now for my online coaching program, the Bodyweight Transformation Blueprint. And just so you are aware, of course, with just myself working with people like you, one-on-one, of course, I don't have the time or energy to work with everybody who applies for the program. And so there aren't many spots available because I only want to dedicate my time and energy to those who are highly motivated and highly driven and committed to surpassing their health and fitness goals. So if that is you, my friend, then you can simply click the link below now to apply for the program. And if you are a good fit, then who knows, in the coming days, we may be official teammates. If you seriously are unsatisfied with where you're at right now, and I'd love to help you out and guide you to gain the results you deserve. So again, I'll leave the link down below for you to apply, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side, my friend.